Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to put a new set of results into Howl's Race results. Here you see the opening blank Howl's Race results screen, and for the purposes of this demonstration I've loaded the demonstration data. Here we are, you can see across the top the demonstration data, which I did from the File menu, Open Demonstration Data here. The version of Howl's Race results that I'm using is version 12.11, and if you want to follow on with this demonstration you can find all the information for what I'm going to enter in the manual, which you can open again from the Help menu. Now the only parts of Howl's Race results we're going to use in this film are enter results to put our results in, and then when we've done that we're going to upload the results to the internet so that we can see them on our club website when we're going to use this button down here. So here we go, enter results. The first thing it asks me to do is to put in the name of the race officer. Well, that was me, Peter Hopford. And then it asks me to put in the wind strength and direction. Well, on this particular occasion it was westerly and it was between 7 and 10 knots. There we are. And I'm going to put in the data for Thursday the 2nd of June. Here we go. On that particular day there were 4 races scheduled. One for flying 15s, that would be a level race, class racing. One for lasers, another level race. A handicap race for dinghies, and a handicap race for small catamarans. We have results for all of those, so I'm going to click tick all of those races, and in a moment we're going to input the results in the order in which they crossed the finishing line. But just before we do that, it could be that perhaps some of those races didn't start at their scheduled times. You can see the scheduled time is over here. If any of the races did not start on time, we can easily alter that. Click on the start and change the start time using the hours and minutes and seconds fields here. Okay, in this particular case let's assume that they started on time. So we've selected our 4 races, and here we go, input results. Now here on this screen you see all the boats that were eligible to take part in these races, all the boats in the register in those particular classes in the list on the left hand side. And the first boat across the finishing line on this occasion was sail number 365, so here he is, sail number 365, and it was a flying 15. That's the correct boat. Okay, and it was the first boat across the finishing line, therefore it must have been the first flying 15, and there we are, place 1. He was a normal finisher, job done. He's in. And you notice as soon as the results for a boat have been put in, then the entry in the list gets given a pink background. Here we are, Andy Hancock, flying 15, already has a result in there. Second boat across the starting line, and we're going to type his sail number in rather than choosing him from the list. That's the alternative way of doing it. So type his sail number in, 1 for, and you can see the results are being, the choice is being narrowed down there. He was a dinghy, and here we are, handicap finisher this time, so we have to put in a finishing time for him. He finished at 20:01:52. Normal finisher. Okay. Next boat in, 436, here he goes. Second flying 15, normal finisher, job done. Fourth boat across the finishing line, 3561, he was another dinghy, and he finished at 20:02:53. I'm going to pause the input for a moment now while I put in some more results, and then I'll come back and show you some other features after I've done that. Right, here we are. I've now put in quite a few more boats, as you can see from the extra pink backgrounds on the list here. The next boat I'm going to put in is number 7923. Here he is, another dinghy, and he finished at 20:05:23. But the extra thing about him is that on this particular occasion he was not sailing with his normal crew. So we're going to put in a guest crew for him. Now this is the name of a crew who only sails in this race, so she as it is will appear in the results for this particular race, but they won't appear in the results for any other races for this boat. So here we are. Guest crew on this occasion was a girl called Mandy Taylor. There we are. That's that one in. Next number is 364, and he was the fifth of our flying 15s across the line. 183. Here we are, another laser. And now we're going to put in another laser, 1985. Here we are. We're trying to put in a boat who is not available on our boat register. This is a common problem. A new boat perhaps just joined the club, and the sailing administrator has not yet put him into the HALS boat register. Not to worry though, we can do that. A new feature in HAL this year is you can add him on the list by going to this button right here. So boat not on the list, click to add a new one. And what we're going to do, we're going to add him to the laser class. Here we are. And his sail number is 198574. Here we are. The name of the boat is Star Wars, and the name of the helm is Jedi Master. No crew, of course. Okay, so we've added an extra boat, and we can now put him in. So 198574. There he is. He's our new boat, and he's the fourth laser across the line. Next boat, 197564. There we are. Another laser, but this particular laser didn't actually finish the race. So although he would have been in place 5, we're going to change him from a normal visitor to a status of did not finish over here. Here we are. So he won't appear in the results as a finisher. He will appear as a DNF. And then the last boat, 5427, quite a slow boat this one. It was a international cadet, so he finished at 20, 20, 10. Okay, so now that's input all of the boats for which we have results. So there they are, the pink ones. The ones in white are other boats in the classes, but didn't actually compete in these particular races. So we've done all our input. We can close. Now, I've input all the results I need to, and you can see that the pink background here to the select boxes tells me that they have results. If I want to, I can now review those results. Let's have a look, for instance, at the lasers. Here we go. And if I open up the laser race, you can see that there were 4 finishers here, including the one that I just added, Star Wars. And in addition, we have 1 boat who is with the status of DNF, and 4 boats that the system has added automatically, who are the other boats who are eligible for the series that did not take part, and they were given did not compete status. So that's the lasers. If I want to print the results of the lasers, here we go, output, print, race results, print race results, and there you see what they're going to look like when they're printed on paper. I can now go and using the usual Windows dialogues, I can print them to whichever printer I've got available on my system. I'll close that now. I could also have a look at the dinghies. Here we go, the dinghy results, and you can see that there were 6 finishers in the dinghies, and that there were 4 other boats who are eligible who have been given did not compete status. Again, I could print the results of the dinghies. There we are, that would look something like that. And if I want to, another thing that I can do is I can print the results, the overall results of the series. So here we go, output, print series results, print series results, and they would look something like this. And you can see that there are results in here for all of the races that have taken place in this series for the dinghies. Close that. Then the last thing I want to show you is how to put all your results onto the internet. So let's assuming that your club uses the club results service from HAL, and here we go, we've input the results. If we go down here to Internet Club Results Service, click on that, and you can see these are the various series that we've got uploaded onto the HAL server from our club. We've got series for cruisers, hotshots, and you can see they have a green background to their status, which means that they are already on the server and the results are up to date. But of course the ones that are not up to date are the blue ones here, which are for the races that we have just input the results for ourselves. So here we go. All we need to do is down here, update server, and HAL will communicate with the internet, with the server, and upload all the results. There we are. Would you like to see the results? Let's say yes. And here you are. Here's the results already on the internet. And if we can have a look at the dinghy results that we've just put in, for instance. We put in the evening races. We put in the one on the 2nd of June, race 6. There you are. That's the results that we've just put in. And that is all there is to inputting a set of results and getting them up on the internet.